right, meantime, there's a big meeting going on in Niagara-on-the-Lake in Ontario by G7 foreign affairs ministers, hosted by our own Anita Anand. She will be hosting not only foreign affairs ministers from other G7 countries. That does include, of course, Marco Rubio, who is Donald Trump's top diplomat. There's a bit of an awkward situation here in light of what's happened with President Trump and his trade war against Canada. Anita Anand is tasked with dealing with Marco Rubio, of course, as the U.S. Attacking its trading partners around the world and really pulling back traditionally from what we've seen. The Americans' traditional role in the world has been radically reshaped by Donald Trump. Let's bring in Lloyd Axworthy. He's a former foreign affairs minister under then Prime Minister Jean Chrétien. Mr. Axworthy, always a pleasure. Great to see you. Your take on what's at stake at this meeting here in Niagara-on-the-Lake.
Well, I kind of feel badly for Anita Anand. She's been having a pretty weak hand by the fact that at the leaders' meeting in Alberta a few months ago, there was no real direction. As you point out, President Trump wouldn't really agree to much in the way of effective action. And so foreign ministers, which are, as I recall, there to kind of pick up the pieces and try to convert them into some kind of action, don't have much to work on. And secondly, we just had a budget where $2.7 billion has been taken out of our diplomatic and development purse, and that means that we're going to have to cut back a lot of our international assistance and international diplomatic efforts. So, she had to go into a meeting with, I guess what you call, not exactly a royal flush.
Yeah, I wonder whether part of this as well, Mr. Axworthy, is sort of, if I can put it this way, do no harm. Let's make sure there are no meltdowns or arguments in public. Let's shake hands. Let's smile for the photo, and let's have frank conversations, but, behind closed doors, not in front of the media.
I think you're absolutely right that this is kind of a management control problem, but it does point to the larger symptomatic, is that we have to have serious international collaboration if you're going to deal with major problems. And you can't spend all your time just making sure that the doorstep is clean. You have to really be able to try to develop some initiatives, some action. In Sudan, you've got one of the worst genocides in our history. Ukraine is struggling because of lack of financing. There's no clear issue in Gaza. The climate change issue is now being put on the shelf. All these issues which require substantial international, regional agreements are really being held up because one key member of the G7 doesn't really believe in multilateralism or international cooperation.
Mr. Axworthy, I want to thank you for your time. We've got to go to Pierre Poilievre, who's speaking in Calgary, but It's always wonderful to tap into your expertise, and appreciate you coming on CTV News as always.